this out. What do you think this is? Look at this. What part of the body do you think that is?
I mean, I know what I kind of want to say. Tongue. I can look at this.
You can see what kind of skin it is.
Yeah, that's foot skin.
That's foot skin.
I have a mass on the bottom of my foot. It takes up about 2.5 inches. It's really tight around the outside, soft and squishy in the middle, and it's just ugly. When I was 4 years old, I stepped on a piece of wood that actually had a nail sticking out of it. The nail punctured my foot, and I had to have 2 surgeries, and I was left with what basically looks like a little baby bum on the bottom of my foot. As long as I can remember, my foot has always been tender, a little bit sore to put any kind of pressure on it. I really noticed it when I had my kids. Every time they wanted to go out into the yard and kick the ball around, I couldn't do it. It would just cause too much pain for me. As I get older, it just gets worse. I've gone to see a few doctors in Canada. When I walk into the doctor's office, I don't have any records with me. It's from 1978, and doctors are just so taken aback by it. They have no clue where to even start with helping me. I've already let it affect so much of my life. I can't even imagine what it would be like to get up in the morning and put my foot down and not feel some sort of pain.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Lita.
Dr. Nassif.
Mabel.
Hi, Lita. Terry Dubrow.
Hi, nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Mabel.
Nice to meet
Sisters?
No, I'm the mom.
you. Okay. Where did you come in from?
Manitoba, Canada.
Okay, so we're going to hear the boat and all that pretty
You
soon.
might.
No.
Out and about.
So, would you start by taking us back? Because this happened in childhood, right? You were really young when
I
this
was 4
occurred.
years old.
44 years ago.
44 years ago, okay. So you're probably a better historian for this than Lita is.
Well, she was going next door. She jumped the fence and landed on a nail. A few months later, we could feel a lump in the bottom of her foot.
Yeah.
They took it out.
Again, about 5 months later, another lump grew there.
So when she had the second surgery, she had a skin graft on it
A graft from where?
from her thigh.
Did they just mow a piece of skin off and put it there?
Yeah, you can't even tell it's really there.
How long
No.
did that surgery take? Not very long. You don't probably remember.
The doctors, they said they went in as far as they could go, and they couldn't go any further.
Okay, this is a plantar fascial fibroma. What can happen in the bottom of the foot is when you get an injury, it can induce an inflammatory response and it can grow a little tumor. It's a benign tumor. It's not super rare, but it's also not very common either. Let me ask you a question. When you were 20, did it have that little thing
Yeah.
with the fold in it? And look, because when I
It
first
did.
showed it to Dr. Nassif, I showed him a close-up and it kind of looked like a tongue.
It's the first time I've heard that. My kids used to say it looked like a butt.
A butt.
They would tease me a lot, you know, say it's my bum foot. They would run away from it because they said it was so ugly. When I walk long distances, it'll get really red and inflamed. It'll tear, so it'll bleed that way.
Okay.
Sometimes it puts me out of commission for a couple days.
Oh boy, a couple of
Yeah,
days?
A couple of days, yeah.
Do you get knee pains?
Yeah.
Do you walk in such a way as to minimize the pressure?
Yeah, I walk on the side of my foot.
You do. The thing that makes it complicated is that the skin is so tight. If this were on the abdomen, we just cut it out and close it like, see ya.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to cut out the entire skin graft, but if I can remove the crease and the edges, then the irritation that Lita feels should be very significantly alleviated. I need to do a physical exam to determine what the skin edges are like and see whether we can pinpoint exactly where you have that discomfort. Okay, sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, have a seat on that chair. Perfect. All right, do me a favor. Cross your leg. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So this over here is where it breaks down.
Yeah,
That's really sensitive,
Yeah.
huh? How about here?
yeah.
The skin graft is so paper thin, of course, it's not going to withstand the pressure. Move your toes, if you would, up and down.
Can I feel it?
Yeah, please. Flex your toes again. Move your toes up and down.
Is that one of the tendons right there?
It's really hard to tell what the heck that is. If that is indeed a tendon or a muscle that I may cut into by mistake, it could make Lita's mobility even worse. This case went from difficult to extraordinarily difficult in about 2 seconds. I think there is a missing part of the team that could potentially help us. The key member to figure this out a little bit better is Dr. Foreman, an orthopedic foot surgeon that we've worked with many, many times, okay?
Okay.
And is it okay if we get him involved?
Yeah, for sure.
Because in general, if there's an area of soft tissue that's causing a problem, we like to remove it. And so it certainly would be nice if we could just make a cut all the way around it and bring this together. What I need to make sure is there's nothing underlying this that I would sacrifice in removing this that could lead to a problem.
The surgery's a lot more complicated than I thought it actually was, and I'm worried that it won't be fixed. I think I've had so many people tell me there's nothing they can do. I don't want to get my hopes up.
So I'm going to consult with Dr. Foreman.
Okay.
And then we'll put our heads together and come up with a plan and relieve you of this problem and take the abnormal pressure off your knee and hip, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Forward to
Pleasure,
it.
listen, thanks for
Thank
flying
you very
us.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, are you nervous about it?
Oh, yeah.
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 Look who I brought. How are you, Lita? It's good to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
Great, great.
So, I must say, I'm glad he's here. After Lita's exam, I spoke with Dr. Foreman, and we put together a plan to help her with her complicated problem. How many bones are there in the foot?
There's 28 bones, 33 joints.
I'm so grateful to have Dr. Foreman assist me to try to give Lita a positive outcome. You call this your
Butt.
butt foot.
I've heard of Bigfoot, but I haven't heard of a butt foot.
Dr. Foreman made a joke. Okay, so check this out. What I don't understand is how can you step on a nail, get a little lump, have it removed, and then have that lump come back, and then end up with such a big hole that needs a skin graft?
If the nail penetrates what's called the plantar fascia, which is a ligament that kind of stretches across the bottom of your foot, and some lucky people form a benign tumor called the plantar fibroma. The problem with the plantar fibroma, if you don't do a wide excision of it, it's kind of like a Medusa's head. If you cut it off, two heads come back. So yeah, he's the skin graft expert. I'm just here to make sure he does not violate in any way the plantar fascia.
So if I do make a very significant plantar fibroma and it makes it worse, it's his fault. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
I think I'm really fortunate to have two top doctors working on me today. That makes me a lot more comfortable.
If I had it, I'd hold it up at various people and go, lick my butt foot.
I don't think I would hang out with you if you said that to me.
Scott was my med school roommate.
That's right.
You
and
graduated before me in orthopedics.
Yes.
And then he moved me down to Newport Beach by finding me an office down the hall from him.
Because I was orthopedics and he was plastics, we were gonna go do a practice together and call it Boobs and Bones.
Today for Lita's surgery, I'll start by opening the skin graft along the inside of her foot. With Dr. Foreman guiding me, I will gently debulk underneath while keeping the skin graft attached to keep the blood supply intact. I will then remove part of the skin graft little by little to excise both the crease in the center and the surrounding tissue that is causing her pain. Finally, we will close and hopefully Lita will have a smooth, pain-free surface to walk on.
It's really sore.
Yeah.
I just hope whatever is done, if it helps me walk better, I'm good with it.
And no butt there.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
So, how do you feel?
Good, yep.
Painful?
Yep.
Really? Have you been keeping it elevated?
Yes.
So, let's see whether it's alive.
That's a cast.
Yeah.
That thing is really wrapped up. Two of them.
Bleeding can be a good sign. It can also be a sign that the whole wound split open.
Don't say that.
Okay. Remember that big dented area?
Yeah.
The butt?
Yeah.
Where is it? Look at that.
Wow.
It's gone. Oh, you're crying a little bit?
A little bit.
I just can't believe it. I'm gonna be able to go barefoot in my yard, which seems so minimal until you can't do it. I didn't think that I would get emotional over it, though.
So, do you mind if I call Dr. Foreman?
Nope.
Show him?
Oh,
What's
did.
happening? Look, look.
Hi, I'm in the office.
Check it out.
Hey, that's totally pink. That's beautiful.
Isn't that great? Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So happy for you.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Bye, brother.
Talk to you.
You bet.
Okay, that's enough for your bro love. That's enough.
Your bro love.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Very happy.
Good, right? The key thing is you can't walk on it
Yeah.
at all. You walk on that, it's gonna split open.
Okay.
6 weeks of no pressure,
Really?
nothing.
Oh, I'm thankful to the doctors. It's amazing. I mean, 44 years that she's been dealing with this foot. You'll be fine now.
Since I've had my surgery, life has changed quite a bit already. I was always so self-conscious about the bottom of my foot. It was swollen, red, and inflamed. Didn't want to go anywhere that people were going to see it. After 2 surgeries and being told that there was no way to fix it, looks like the bottom of a normal foot. It feels like the bottom of a normal foot.
This is a new beginning, a brand new day.
You look fantastic. I love your shoes. I don't think I've ever seen you in heels.
Right? Check them out, look.
And a pedicure, is that your first ever pedicure?
First time ever getting a pedicure. To be able to dress up, put on wedged heels, I'm used to wearing sweatpants and t-shirts. I'm gonna be a shoe addict. Today is the first time that I felt like a girl. Before my surgery, I had what looked like a butt on my foot, and I wasn't able to walk normal. I was in constant pain from my foot right up to my hip. But thanks to Dr. Dubrow, the foot is flat, there are no more creases, and the pain is virtually gone. It's like, hey, look at me, look at this. I don't hide it, I don't sit on top of it, I don't wear socks.
You don't have your butt foot anymore?
I don't have my butt foot anymore.
Lita looks absolutely amazing. She just has a confidence about her. She's always smiling. She's just extremely happy.
She never wanted to go shopping, but now she spent 12 hours one day last week at the mall shopping.
Shopping.
Want to go take a walk?
Let's go.
Let's do it. This surgery definitely gave me back some of the things that I was missing. Just to be able to dig in the sand and walk all the way down the beach. I can step on things and it doesn't hurt. But more than that, it's given me something to look forward to. When I go to my son's wedding, I'm gonna dance in high heels. And when I have grandchildren, I'm gonna run after them.